What's up, butterflies? It's your girl, Lady Sylvia. So today, let's just jump right into it. So I want to talk to you about walking the curves and running the straightaways. That will make sense to you in a minute, I promise. So, I used to be in the Army. Believe it or not, I used to be in the Army. Yes, honey. It wasn't all bad. You know, I did get a lot of good benefits. I got a lot of experience. There was a lot of discipline. I think the reason that I am the way that I am now, very structured and disciplined and regimented, is because of the Army. It is what it is. So we had a PT test or a physical training test every 6 months. And we had to run around the track. Now the track, I don't know how many yards or feet it was or whatever. I don't know. But 8 times around was 2 miles. And that was the requirement, was 2 miles. And depending on your age, depending on how long you had to run that 2 miles. Now, I was in the Army a long time ago, from like 1992 to 1998. So back when I was when I was like 18 years old, 20 years old, whatever it was, we had to do the 2 miles in 18 minutes and 54 seconds. Y'all, it was a struggle. Lord have mercy, it was a struggle. Anyway, a lot of times what they would tell me to do, because I was not the best runner. Now, I can do some push-ups and sit-ups to just, okay? But she couldn't run to save her life. Unless it was a dog behind me, girl, she could not run, okay? So they used to tell me to run the straightaways and walk the curves. And what happens is you give all your energy going straight. But when the track curves, that's when you just walk that little bit to conserve your energy. And if you do it consistently, you should be able to finish the course in the allotted time. Oh, God is so good. Let me tell you what God told me one day. This was years ago. And I shared it on my personal Facebook page, and now I have to share it on his YouTube channel. There are lots of times in life where God will show you exactly what he wants you to do, where he wants you to be, who he wants you to be with. He will just lay it out for you. Won't he do it? I mean, he will just tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is what you do. And you are confident and you can go run the straightaway because God has given you clear direction and clear focus of where he wants you to be. Then there are those times when he tells you nothing. You pray, you ask, you sow a seed, you stand in the gap, you do all kind of things. You spin around 7 times, you call in the prayer warriors, you call in the wailing women at the wall, you do everything, honey. It seems like God still has not answered you. You have no clue what to do. Those are the times that God instructed me to walk the curves. Think about the track. It's a continuous circle going round and around and around. Such is life. Lots of times you see the same people and you encounter the same things going round and around and around. Eventually we'll get off of this track when we are called to glory. But life is just a continuous circle. On those times that God has given you clear direction and you know exactly what you're supposed to do, don't walk, run. Run those straightaways, because those are the times where God needs you the most, because he has something to give to someone else. Most of the times when you're running the straightaways, it has nothing to do with blessing you, but everything to do with blessing somebody else. That's why it's so easy and so clear to hear from him, because it's not about you. Okay? So those times when you know what to do, don't walk. Give it your whole 100%. Go for it, because it's not for you. It's really actually to bless somebody else. Those times when you cannot find your way, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, slow down. There's no sense in running in the dark. You're going to run into something and hurt yourself, okay? Slow down. Feel your way through. Walk those curves Which are those tricky moments and tricky times in life where you really don't know what you should be doing. Should I go left? Should I go right? Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I break up? Do I get married? Do I take the job? Do I start my own business? Whatever the curve situation is for your life, if you don't have a clear-cut understanding, don't do anything. Just walk slowly. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be bold enough to say 10 times out of 10, it's the lessons that are learned in the curves that's for your personal benefit, because those are the times that you walk by faith and not by sight. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what's around the corner, what's around the bend, what's around the curve. So you have to tread lightly. You have to walk carefully. Once you come out of the storm or out of the dark place, out of the cocoon, shout out to the butterfly people. Once you come out of that dark place, that curve, it's another straightaway. Now, tell me in the comments if I'm not right. We've all been there where everything is going great, honky-dory, everything is cool. You running the straightaway, you got stride. Every fourth step, you puffing, you breathing. And then all of a sudden, you hit a curve. And you like, what the? Can't cuss. What the? I didn't hit a curve. What am I supposed to do now? Walk. Walk the curve. Learn what you need to learn. Glean what you need to glean. Gather what information you need to gather. But the curve is not the time to just take off running full speed ahead of time. You're going to run into something. You're going to destroy your ministry. You're going to destroy your walk. If not, set you back further. So I hope that was helpful to somebody. I wanted to get a couple videos out today, and this was one that was just pressing on my heart to do. When you absolutely have clear direction, run the straightaways, because it's not for you, it's to bless somebody else. And when you have no clue what to do and you are lost, honey, like Hansel and Gretel in the woods, you are just lost and don't know what to do, you better walk those curves, because in the curves comes your greatest challenge and your greatest blessing. So until I see you guys in the next video, you take care. If you would please rate, subscribe, share the videos, I would so greatly appreciate it. You guys have a blessed week, and I will see you in the next video, butterflies. Bye.